I've been coming out the Jones Gap for as long as I can remember. Probably, I don't know, since I was 8. I don't want to do the mental math to rewind the clock a bit. Started coming out here with my dad and my fam. I joined the Cub Scouts, Webelos, Boy Scouts. We had some cool functions out here. So did some of my first camping. It was just amazing. And just this area is just full of amazing wildlife, vegetation, and just, I mean, no shortage of waterfalls. I mean, in lots of places you can hike to, lots of places you can just kind of take a casual family trip up for the afternoon. Little kids can dunk their tootsies in the stream and, you know, look for minnows and such. And it's just, I haven't been back here in probably 7 years. You know, my family and I, we moved to Tennessee in 2020. Moved back about 9 months ago. You know, I tried to come up here about a month ago. Didn't realize that the weekends were by reservation only. I think after the hurricane and a lot of the damage that occurred out here and parking being in short supply, they instituted a online reservation system, which now that I'm here, I totally understand. It is not expensive. It is definitely worth coming out and seeing everything. You know, it's you know, as they say, it's the same but different. You know, Hurricane Helene affected so much of Appalachia up here in upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina especially. You know, we'll see the effects of the hurricane for years. I mean, we're only just in year 1 basically, and you know, the vegetation is starting to come back. And you know, it wasn't long after Hurricane Helene that this area, especially Table Rock, which isn't terribly far from here, got burned, unfortunately, by, well, human-created arson, basically. I mean, what else is there? This area seems to have been spared, so far of what I've seen, of any fire damage, but the effects, actually I'm about to step under some of the effects of Hurricane Helene right now. You know, I'm going to age myself or date myself here a little bit, but I remember, you know, shortly after Hurricane Hugo and what it did up here. This is worse. This is worse, probably tenfold. A lot of the Foothills Trail, good majority of it, was just hammered by the hurricane, hammered by the fires. And it's so sad that, you know, through the efforts of some really strong-willed individuals, have brought these trails back to life. You know, we're not climbing over fallen trees every 6 feet. So my respect goes out to those that brave it and have braved it and will continue to brave future disasters. You guys have my utmost respect for keeping these trails open. Because without these trails, man, we lose so much. It's just it's a part of who I am. You know, Appalachia, this area, it's a part of me. It's always going to be a part of me. And I'm happy I'm being able to start to show my son much of this area. And as he grows older, start venturing farther into the backcountry and start seeing some of the things that, you know, might take a few hours or might take a day to go and see.